Alright guys, welcome back to Dollywood, and this is Smoky Mountain Christmas ACE Smoky Mountain Coasterfest. So this is going to be a separate video from the normal vlog I've been doing. So this is a VIP construction tour of the new for 2023 Vekoma family coaster, Big Bear Mountain. And we're going to go inside and check it out. It should be really cool. I hear we get really close up. So I'll try to get as much footage as I can. So let's go check it out. We'll see how it looks.
Look, even the crane is running.
Oh, it's gonna launch.
Oh, Tim, y'all, I heard something at Mr. Mine.
So it looks like this is the only track that's built right now.
Welcome to Big Bear Mountain. So this is what I would say is Wildwood Grove Phase 2. So we built Wildwood Grove in 2019, started development of Wildwood Grove in and around the end of 2016, started developing the storylines, and this idea of Big Bear came out of some of those original discussions. So one of the original characters for Wildwood Grove is Ned Oakley, who is the ranger for Wildwood Grove. And Ned has an obsession with finding Big Bear, which is a kind of a tall tale in the lore of Wildwood Grove that has been in and around the mountains for many years. And he's asking folks to come to the Adventure Outpost next year to ride with him to find Big Bear. So that's really the background of the ride. This is a Vekoma family triple launch coaster. It is really emphasizing family. So 39-inch height requirement. And thank you, Stephanie. So 39-inch height requirement. The triple launches are going to give you that element of thrill, but so will, now you can't tell it because that's, about an 80-foot tall track that's over the plaza, but most of the ride is within 10 or 15 feet of the ground.
So is that
and
the highest
there's a
one?
lot of quick, that's like, yeah, so a lot of quick back and forth, a lot of bunny hops, a lot of little airtime pops as you go around. 2 tunnels. The big tunnel that will become the icon for the ride, I think, is going to be right behind Till and Harvest, which is a big waterfall, and you'll go behind the waterfall. And as you go in and you start your turnaround back. So the area itself is, as I said, it's an adventure outpost. So it's a series of tents within the queue that you'll learn about the story of Big Bear, and then you'll make your way into the station. You'll launch out of the station. There's a little bit of track in here, then you'll come in behind Hidden Hollow, and you'll launch up toward the first part of the ride. The first third will take you in and around behind the waterfall and back. You'll catch that launch zone again, and it'll launch you back this way. And then you'll be in the last third of the ride, where the second tunnel is, and where you'll have your encounter with Big Bear. But don't think Yeti, think, it's a little more, we're not building a Yeti. I think that for the ride itself has onboard audio, and you'll have some you'll have some interaction kind of as you go through the ride of you'll know you found Big Bear. So as you go around, and then once you come up and around, you'll drop back into the station. But the goal is really to make this very seamless, like it's always been a part of Wildwood Grove, because it has been part of the story the whole time. But this is parcel 2, and then where you see everything that's back behind the ride is a third parcel. It's about the same size as this one, and eventually we'll develop that property as well, and that'll take this circle around all of the inside the train track as it'll be a fully developed zone, and hopefully we'll do that as a part of our 10-year plan. So we'll see how the business goes. But anything you want to add, Barry? Questions before we start walking?
Is there going to be food and merch in here also?
There'll be a concession. There'll be a concessionaire that's here about right there. But there's not going to be, in this phase, there won't be another restaurant or anything else from that perspective. But there will be concession on this side. So we'll see it once we get past the lift. You'll see that the station is right over here on your right. And this all opens up into plaza right in here. And for the first time, you're actually going to get an opportunity to walk through. So, obviously do that at Universal and other places. First time we've done that here. But I think, as you'll see on the other side, I think looking this way is going to be very impressive. But looking on the backside going this direction is really impressive. As you look down Wildwood Grove and then into kind of the coaster road that Timber Canyon is. And second question, that was one.
Before saying that, before there were rumors that all your mountain and dog one. I don't know.
So, well, actually, he's good on the rumors. So, prior to COVID, we had been in pretty deep conversation with dark ride manufacturer about putting a ride in this zone. And that may eventually happen. We may build a dark ride somewhere within, maybe not this zone, in the new zone, maybe somewhere else. It's something we've always wanted to do for the park, but it is, so a couple things have to happen. Timing's got to be right, story has to be right, technology has to be right. So of those three things, we've got to make sure they're all aligned before we do that, because quite honestly, a good dark ride is not cheap. It's as much as a major coaster if you do it right and you break new ground, and that's what we want. That's what we would want to do. So good, there and there. Go.
2 or 3 trains?
Oh, never.
2 trains.
Capacity?
I think we agreed that that it's 20. Is that right?
You said last year it'd be 900 an hour. That was
theoretical capacity is around 900.
Yeah. Okay.
And theoretical capacity.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I understand.
But it's a big ride. It's 4,000 linear feet, so it's by far the longest of the ride attractions we have. I think you've also seen us talk about it's the largest single attraction we've ever built, and the most we've ever spent on a single attraction. Wildwood Grove is the largest overall collection of anything we've done through the years. But if you look at it, this is phase 2 for Wildwood Grove, so I guess it's part of that. All right, go ahead.
So you mentioned there was a plaza. Will there
So
be
as
like
you
a?
walk in right here.
Well,
This will all be open. This will all be open space.
Okay.
And you'll see. One of the things I haven't said is that Amber's standing back here with her laptop. So when we get done on Tuesday, we're unveiling the lead and trailing coaches of the ride at IAPA. And we'll be doing that on Tuesday morning at Vekoma's booth. And at that time, the one thing you haven't seen for the ride that we've not released POV yet. And Amber has POV, and she's going to let you guys see it. She'll probably set up right over here on the hood of the car. As long as you guys don't share a bunch of it, you'll get a chance to see and kind of experience what the rides are going to be like. I mean, I'll tell you, the thing I really like most about this as we went through the process is that this ride is just it feels like it's just going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be a re-rideable experience. You know, I think folks are going to be. I think kids are going to love it because there's a good story element to it, and I think the triple launches are going to be thrilling for them. I think enthusiasts are going to like it because there's a lot of close to the ground direction change and airtime.
Good.
But the good thing is that you don't have to, you don't have to put a spacesuit on to ride it. So you'll be able to ride it and then get back in line and ride it again. I think that's what folks are going to want to do. So, yeah.
You might have done answer this question. Are they going to try to be this ready for opening day in March, or is it going to be later on in the year for opening?
So the hope is to get it open when we open. So the key is, so there are a couple things. Supply chain is challenging. So the biggest part of it is that we've got a bunch of containers on the water, and we still have some stuff that is still in Europe. But we're tracking pretty well. I mean, our guys, Barry has been, he's been pushing hard to get difficult to get components, like computer chips and like electrical components. But that's the goal. The goal is to try to get it open when we open, as close to opening as we possibly can. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, for con, you guys will be spending an inordinate amount of time here.
Unusually, the one of the biggest things that's kind of getting hard to get is concrete.
Yep. Oh wow.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
yeah, it's used to we could order it, one morning and have it that evening, and right now it's 3 to 4 weeks.
Where's the queue line gonna start?
Yeah, it'll be actually to the right of this. So this drain
Okay.
right here, this grate that you can see,
Okay.
it'll be to the right of it.
And that's actually enter this way,
Yes.
flow through this
Yep.
way. Okay.
And then you'll move from kind of tent to tent. So it'll be a flow through as very, I guess you didn't say that this time.
Yeah.
There'll be tents. So you'll move from tent to tent. So go ahead.
That's my next question is kind of related to that. I don't know how much you're allowed to say now, but is that going to be like a pre-show type deal, or what's that going to be?
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay.
But what I would say is that there will be elements of storytelling within the queue. So I would say not the same, but akin to what you experienced in the original Expedition Everest queue, where as you go through and the storytelling's there of Search for the Yeti, kind of a similar thing, but kind of independently. It's interesting, kind of independently arrived at, because when I saw it from our creative studios, when I saw the design, I went through and I said, "Oh yeah, that's really similar to Expedition Everest," and they're like, "What?" And so I thought, "Oh, okay." So I mean, but I think it's going to be really good and an opportunity for us to have that storytelling element. Yeah.
You mentioned CoasterCon for next year. I always like to stay at Dreammore. Do you have an idea when Heartsong reservations will go live?
Heartsong's reservations will go live in Q2 of next year. Heartsong will open in.
What does Q2 mean?
Quarter two. June, July.
Oh yeah, okay. Like
September,
June, July.
January, February, March.
So there's a little wiggle.
April, May, June.
A little wiggle room there.
April, May,
June. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be so the Heartsong right now is projected to open October, so
Okay.
early October.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But if you come at con, there'll be a good chance you guys will get an opportunity to have kind of exclusive tours around to see what it looks like.
Cool.
It's
So
really
just look out.
beautiful,
So look
really
out for
beautiful
June
facility.
for a live reservations in June.
Yeah. That's what we're aiming for. All right, we're ready to walk.
Yeah.
Not be cold. Let's go this way. And as we go, if you guys want to stop and ask me or Barry, or if Jason's walking, Jason's not walking.
You're talking about supply chain. Yeah, we were supposed to get 121 airplanes this year from Owens.
Yeah, my birthday's in October. That would be a good birthday present.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So the track, designed, bent in the Netherlands, welded in China, shipped from the Czech Republic.
So it's an international coaster.
Oh, absolutely. And how many containers we still waiting on?
We're probably waiting on 40.
Okay.
They've been,
to Savannah.
no, most of ours comes into Charleston. For some reason, we had one come into New Jersey as like the only one. I don't. But most of it comes out of Charleston.
Yeah, logistics. Yeah.
Now we're seeing what we couldn't see from the train.
Right. Absolutely.
Well, the train. I don't know if you ever see the train that derailed in North Dakota. It had 4 holes on it, 4 bodies for us. And they got into a ditch.
Wow.
I mean, they built a frame in Wichita, and then they put it on a flatbed truck and truck us out, train it over to Seattle to build the planes. And it derailed.
Now, Pete, you mentioned a dart ride a while ago. Would that take the park and move beyond Blazing Fury?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It would be a different ride.
That's what I mean by that. Like, you know,
That's pretty freaking cool. Check this out, guys.
So this gives you an idea, just kind of the twisting and the bumps. So you get a little bit of airtime bump here. You can see the twisting back and forth, and how close the ride is.
Oh my God! I touched the track.
we got to get the number.
One's going that way, one's coming back that way.
What's the next one supposed to be?
That piece right there.
I touched that piece of track over there on the right. Let's just remember where we were. This time when we ride it next year, we'll say, hey, here's what it's
Yeah, I think they're building a new one.
I was just hoping somebody that was
Yeah, so just to orient you, on the other side of the plaza, well, I'll start here. The hole that's right here is the second tunnel.
Yeah, they built the only time we get to touch inside the track.
Yep. That's pretty cool too.
As you walk back toward Till and Harvest, the waterfall is one side behind Till and Harvest.
Big concrete walls around it.
Absolutely. And then this is the second tunnel, and this is the bridge.
Oh no, you're
You'll
good.
walk across. Yeah, you go that way. Yeah, you go back this way. Oh wow! And then on the other side, the concrete that's over there. That's the main.
Hope it would last longer.
All right, this thing's pretty cool.
I think it was on this last slide.
Yeah, I've heard this.
Yeah, we get this close to the track. That's pretty unique. All right, guys, now this is the best part of the tour. This is where we actually get to do a hands-on tour of the track itself.
Oh my God, it's slippery.
So this is really cool. I don't know, if you guys did not come on this tour, you guys are missing out, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, because the next time we're here, the track will be up there. So look at this. Actually touching the track. This is really cool. Can you get a picture of me, John? I mean, look how big this track is. It looks so small when you're looking at it from afar. A little uneven ground here. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Look at this. I'm standing in front of the field with all the track. And there's so many pieces too. This thing is so cool, guys. It's once in a lifetime. So right here, this is gonna be one of the tunnels of the ride. This is a really cool VIP. Like, you literally get like right next to the track. Oh, we're all stepped in mud.
Family group of boys and now so I'm in the
Yeah. A ramp for unload here.
Cool.
Got the different thing going along there.
Yeah.
Just caught my eye, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, there's the angle we was talking about.
Will there be a sign and everything? Like a Big Bear Melt, like for the ride?
They will. Yeah. Yeah, this is actually on the more on the inside of the ride entrance exit.
Oh, okay.
So
Cool.
I don't, off the top of my head, I don't.
Because I can't remember the animation. You know,
Yeah,
everything
somewhere
comes to
around
life
The
later.
orange is like it'll be entrance and exit.
Oh, okay. Cool. I think I can. All right, so the park just showed us a really cool POV of Big Bear Mountain firsthand, like you're riding it. Of course, we're not allowed to share anything. We're not allowed to talk about it, but all I'm gonna say is it looks really cool. The park is going to release IAPA on Tuesday. So make sure to check Dollywood's Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube pages because this thing looks so much fun. All right, so what'd y'all think of that? So that concludes our VIP Big Bear Mountain construction tour, and let's just say that thing looks absolutely awesome. And as I said earlier, we saw the POV, a sneak peek of it. We can't share it yet until the park does. I'll have to say the POV looks pretty cool, especially the ending. It looks really, really fun. So make sure to stay tuned for the POV. I'll be sharing it on my channel as well, so make sure to stay tuned for that. So we got really close-up footage of us touching the track, which was just, it was awesome. It's so amazing, and it's come along well. So I see all the tracks sitting there. It just looks awesome. That was a really cool tour. So thank you to Dollywood and to Pete Owens for that awesome tour. And we hope you guys enjoyed it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to ring the notification bell. Stay tuned for more. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Just let us know what you think about this video and what you think about Big Bear Mountain. So stay tuned for more, and we'll see y'all next